Have you ever been really annoyed by your teammate and you just wanted to find some way to punish them? Well, awesome! You've come to the right place, because in this video I'll show you 7 ways to troll your teammates to ensure that you get targeted in princess fights and that your friends won't be your friends anymore. So let's hop in. Number 1. Blowing for Hawkster. After your friend learns about AFK Hawkster and asks you to help them beat the first wave of enemies in tall grass field, wait for your teammate to use their horn. This will make Hawkster start to peek out of his hut, but now you can blow your horn and it will make Hawkster vanish out of existence, forcing your teammate to replay the level again just to get Hawkster. Number 2. Flowery Field Softlock. If you happen to be playing through Flowery Field, you can softlock your teammate, and it's super simple. Once you're in a catapult, exit game. You will despawn, but your teammate won't be able to enter the catapult and launch themselves. And the great part is, since you left the game, you won't be softlocked. So you could play a whole round of Back Off Barbarian, and your teammate would still be stuck on Flowery Field. You can also launch yourself from the catapult and then exit the game before you land. This will freeze the screen mid-air and disable all movement from your teammate. However, these softlocks won't work if you're playing on PC, unless you have at least 2 teammates. This is because when you leave a game and there's only one player left, it kicks him out of the game as well. Number 3. Cyclops Softlock. When you're fighting the Cyclops, get hit by one of his attacks, then jump into tech and start to levitate with light heavy heavy. Continue doing this until you get hit by the Cyclops and run out of HP. You'll be dead now, but you can still move around as long as you don't go idle. So continue to fly around until you beat the boss. This will cause you to land on the ground and die, making the Cyclops rethink his suicidal decisions and start to scream at your teammate forever, creating a softlock. However, this will only work if the Cyclops is targeting you when he dies. Otherwise, the Cyclops will jump into the lava and avoid softlocking your teammate. Combine this with the fact that you are also softlocking yourself when doing this. This makes this troll a high risk, low reward kind of deal. Number 4. Returning to the interior. When you're playing volleyball, the camera locks onto the ball. So when you or your teammate hits the ball to the other side, you can run to the left and you'll be able to go off screen. Teleports are also turned off during the volleyball match, so you can run all the way back to the beginning of the level while off screen and prematurely end the match by regressing to the sandcastle interior, stalling your teammate from getting the map. Number 5. 2-player Ice Castle. Once you've gotten to the bridge section in Ice Castle, run back to the left. This will cause you to go back to the previous room, and you'll notice that player 2 will uncontrollably walk to the left. If teleports are on, player 2 will get teleported almost instantly as soon as they go out of bounds. But instead, you can turn teleports off by entering pirate ship and exiting the map. Then when you re-enter the room, player 2 will run all the way back to the beginning of the level and get stuck in the first room with the icicles, while you can sit back and relax. But be careful, because only player 2 will go off screen, meaning you can only troll one teammate at a time, and if you're player 2, you'll end up trolling yourself. Number 6. Putting teammates out of bounds. During times when you fight your teammates, you can eat a sandwich and grab your opponent. To grab another player as a beefy, stand overlapping them and press the light or heavy attack button. This might be a little tricky, especially since the other player will be running around to avoid getting grabbed, but once you are holding them, stand next to a boundary like the lava in Cyclops Fortress. Then once your beefy timer ends, your opponent will be dropped out of bounds. This will greatly restrict their movement, allowing you to get an easy win. Number 7. No stat glitch. If you open up your pause menu during a level, you'll have the option to exit to map. And if you leave this menu up and your teammate finishes the level or exits to map themselves, you can still exit to map while you're already on the map. This causes the screen to flash black, but doesn't really troll your teammate. However, if your teammate leveled up and is adding skill points, you can exit to map to delete all of the skill points they were adding. This only applies to the pink skill points and not the ones that they already had previously added. Now luckily for your teammate, their skill points are not permanently deleted, but they won't be able to retrieve these points until they start up a new match. And there you have 7 ways to troll your opponent. But remember, a good troll is always lighthearted and not annoying. Like not moving to prevent level progression or holding down on the return to home button are perfect examples of horrible trolls that should never be used.
Huge thanks to Smash Pro 16 for letting me troll him a bunch of times, and thank you so much for watching. And figuratively speaking, I'll see you next time.